Is Kamala gay?
Yeah. I don't think
Well, she has a male husband.
Okay.
Benny Johnson here in Washington, D.C. at the Kamala Harris mural. That's right. Did you know that there is a massive mural to Kamala Harris in America, in your nation's capital? What is the quote? I'm speaking. You may recall during her singular vice presidential debate with Mike Pence, Kamala Harris multiple times said, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
And he's going to repeal the Trump tax cut.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
But exactly why, I guess, is the question for this week's episode. Why the mural of Kamala Harris? Can anyone on the street today tell me what Kamala Harris has done that is deserving of a mural? That is deserving of this massive, massive celebration of her in the middle of Washington. So we're going to be asking today on Benny on the Block, can you name a single accomplishment of Kamala Harris? Because there seems to be a lot of effort to make her a thing, John. We're going to ask that question today and a lot more on today's episode of Benny on the Block. Let's go. What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
I don't know.
How about you?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Vice President?
I would say so, yes. Honestly, I was just going to pass right by it until you stopped, so.
I didn't even notice it, to be honest.
Would you hang that in your house? I mean, would you it's like quilted?
I wish my house was that big, but yeah, you know, maybe a smaller version, absolutely, yeah.
Use it as a pool cover.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, see, I thought they were covering construction. That's what I originally thought it was. I was like, oh shit, hope I don't get a nail. You know, that's what I thought it was. I didn't think anything of it.
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
Just her being the vice president.
Do you know anything about Kamala Harris? Can you name any of her accomplishments?
Not offhand. I tell you I can't. Not offhand. I mean, she became vice president. She was in the Congress. I believe in L.A. She was the first woman district attorney or something like that. But, I mean, besides that, very little. I haven't looked too much into her, anything like that. I'm just being honest, you know.
What's your favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment?
My favorite Kamala Harris accomplishment, honestly, is just that she's been great at inspiring young women, especially women of color, to go leaps and bounds, whether it's vice presidents, to be in the nursing field. She was just recently spoke at the Naval Academy, so if it's a military background. But she is so genuine from the heart and personable.
Do you plan to visit the border?
Not today.
And she's a great leader as well, so I think that her greatest accomplishment is just being her true self, and then she's inspiring a new wave of leaders, which is what we need.
Do not come. Do not come.
What's your favorite accomplishment for Kamala that inspired you to do?
Just to be the first female vice president and the first woman of color. Just to have this level of visibility and level of office. It's incredible. It just opens up the whole future for women.
Well, so we're here in this specific location because of this big mural.
Vice President.
Yes, that's right. He knows the line, John. He knows the line. All right. So here's our mural of Kamala. My question is, what do you think of it? What do you think of this big mural?
I love it. I think first of all it's crocheted, which takes a lot of effort, right? And I think it was a very iconic statement when she said it, because she wanted, a lot of women are silenced here, are not given a voice.
Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order. Mr. Chairman, I have a point of order under
Gentlewoman is not recognized.
So we know clearly you're going to interrupt us throughout this hearing.
Gentlewoman is not recognized.
And I think that it was a really important moment for women and for politicians everywhere.
When are you going to the border, Vice President?
The administration has asked. I'm not finished.
It's a big mural. You don't normally see. Listen, I've been in D.C. for a while. You don't normally see Vice President murals of the Vice President, right?
Very true.
There was none of these for Mike Pence. Although it would have been great to see a big rainbow mural of Mike Pence. That would have been
right.
Am
Exactly.
I wrong? Like that would have been great.
That would have been very great. Yeah. That's very true.
What do you think about that?
I like it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Are you from D.C.?
No, I'm from Ohio originally, but I live in Alabama now, Birmingham.
Alabama. Okay.
Yeah.
So in D.C., it's not normal to have vice presidents have a 2-story tall mural of them.
No, it's not.
You didn't see a rainbow mural of Mike Pence in D.C., shockingly. It's a new. She says it's a new day.
Exactly.
That's right.
100%. New day.
She says it's a new day.
I'm speaking. I don't. Like I said, this is my first time saying this. So, what is it supposed to represent? Do you know?
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Have you ever seen vice presidents normally get like big murals in the city? You've been around D.C. for a while?
Not at all. I mean, I've been around the city for a while, but I haven't seen too many first ladies, vice presidents, get murals or anything like that.
Would she buy any of this candy, do you think?
She might sneak it off camera. Trying to tell you, the more you see, the more you can want. She definitely might sneak some off camera.
Look at this.
You know what? I'm double vaccinated, but even still, I always want to rep Biden-Harris. So,
listen, your boy Biden, he's like, you don't have to wear the mask anymore.
Yeah.
But you're gonna represent.
Yeah, so, I'm double vaccinated, and I think my rule of thumb and the way I'm approaching this is when I'm in heavily crowded places or, airports and things like that, I'm going to wear the mask. That's what they said to do. Trust Fauci. I have another mask that says trust Fauci, I believe it or not.
Fauci supported the grotesque and dangerous experiments that appeared to have made COVID possible.
And what it shows us is that people are coming together from all walks of life, all different backgrounds, all different states, religions, to make something, so beautiful. And so my only question into you is, maybe you can answer, is what happens after today? Where does this go? Where does this?
That's $1 million
is
question.
It sitting in someone's garage? Is it going to be,
That's $1 million question.
Okay, well, hopefully they find a nice place.
Do you have a wall big enough for it?
I don't. I have a small. I'm a single guy. I have a small little apartment, so I barely can afford to fit in it myself. But
final question, because your mask.
Yes.
Where's the Joe Biden rainbow crochet?
I don't know if there's going to be, but there's going to be something for him. And I think the biggest thing that Joe would want is just something that everyone could share. I think it's not just something dedicated to him, but it's something that we could all kind of visit and see, and then it's just something that's living, beyond time.
So you're an insider. No crochet Joe coming anytime soon. No. Is that going to happen or not?
No crochet Joe coming anytime soon.
You're out here hustling.
Yeah, you got to get it in. Ain't no such thing as no money, as no job. You got to create your own way, and keep it moving.
So there's 150 crocheters across the U.S., and each of us crocheted a 2x2 foot square. Send it in at the end of February, and then it got all put together.
John, we got to move. You got to show us your square. Where's your square?
That one right there.
Where is it? I got to see it. Let's go.
That plain old green one right there.
That one, the big green one?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You got to know, it's not normal for vice presidents to get like a giant crochet. People in D.C. are like, what is this? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but you were like, I'm ready to go. I'm going to do this project.
Totally. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Such a great day, John, here at the Kamala Harris mural. You have Kamala. You got candy. You have crocheting. She's a communist. All of these things coming together in one big old mural in Washington, D.C. Why doesn't Mike Pence have a rainbow mural? What a question. We heard the background of this mural today, and who knows, maybe there'll be a Joe Biden mural. No, there won't be. We'll see you guys next week on Benny on the Block.